Hall, 6'3", number 12, Jack Morgan.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece. Essentially a 3-game series. 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sideline. Wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge. Great. Game 5 on the road. NBA championship on the line.
And, you know, I think it's got to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Siakam outside. Outside Turner. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Nesmith. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. Blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And here's Indiana. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch-and-shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
And here's Halliburton following Lou Dort's 3. Certainly was one of the more unique shots in the NBA. Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
That free throw, no good. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And he sinks the second. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, Absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
That one goes in.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now here's Williams. Back to Dort. Takes the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Holmgren against Siakam. Outside Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Halliburton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And the first one drops. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
All free throws good from Dort. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Halliburton passes to Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. Right at the free throw line, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, Dave Bowman. David?
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's going to pick your poison with him. While guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Shot's good by Turner.
But Turner scoring buckets inside. He is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 7-point differential. Siakam against Holmgren. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Siakam. Still without a basket. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton passes to Turner. Back ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Holmgren against Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
He misses the free throw. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Halliburton looking around. Floats one, and it's blocked. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Caruso, a screen on Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams up on top. Covered by Siakam. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. And that one's good, Caruso. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Williams. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick and roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Turner against Hartenstein. On the wing, Williams. Drills it from outside. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Turner. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Caruso. Williams against Siakam. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Turner. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And it's good for 2. The Thunder leading by 13. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. Shoots over Nembhard. Wallace misses.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Turner with a screen on Williams and a wide open look for Siakam. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Siakam against Williams. To the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Siakam the bounce back. Turner with a screen for Siakam. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder, leading by 12. Pass to Williams. And no good that time. Good D by Siakam. Here's Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Dort.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Dort. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 8. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Toppin a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Pulls up, high post. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tipped away. Williams with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Pacers trail by 14. Now Halliburton. Mathurin with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Halliburton. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. How do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace, shooting 1.
Free throw good, Wallace. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mathurin against Caruso. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Halliburton against Wallace. Outside Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Caruso. Caruso against Mathurin. 4 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. No good on the three. Halliburton against Wallace. And with that, the Thunder leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 9. Doris Shin Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom. Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Mathurin against Caruso. Thunder with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
To the wing right side. Toppin finds Nembhard. Caruso against Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 14.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The Thunder leading by 10. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Toppin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Caruso with the ball. Oklahoma City moving it around, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Nembhard, a three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort with the ball. Mathurin picks him up, and it's out of bounds. See, they say last touch by Mathurin. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Toppin, and Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 22 points for him. Here's Dort. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lou Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pacers trail by 15. Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Now here's Holmgren from the arc, and it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Connects from three-point range. Siakam's got 7 points.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Outside, Dort. In the corner, Wallace with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Nesmith. Still scoreless. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Holmgren. Siakam's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Hartenstein against Turner. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8 inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Williams with the ball. Neesmith covering. Williams can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's an 18-point game.
Oklahoma City foul. Chet Holmgren. Third personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Down low, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Williams passes to Wiggins. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort against Mathurin for 3. Pass to Joe, and here is Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Dort. Here's Joe on the wing. Wiggins. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Dort against Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
They don't want to support the stream.
Williams scanning the floor. And it's Wiggins missing. Pacers trail by 13. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Joe. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. Yes, sir. Up and
Pass to Wiggins from the arc.
Yeah.
Again, Wiggins missing.
41 minutes. 41 minutes.
Siakam with it.
Come on.
11 points in the game.
Okay. Look here. I'm finna talk about it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Indiana,
7 views and
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Don't even worry about it. Motivation, no hate. And I see it's a lot of
The first free throw is good.
games through that.
Siakam hits them both.
Preview up to that game.
Just 4 seconds left here in the second. From deep three-point territory. The shot missing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Indiana Pacers.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, if they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they'd put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now and keep the pressure off of a Game 7.
Absolutely. They played it even so far. But to win titles, you have to separate yourself from the competition.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Pacers trail by 11. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williams. Here's Dort. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Halliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pacers foul. Aaron Smith.
For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for your Thunder, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Down by 15. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton with it. Lets it go with a three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Siakam. Outside Williams. And he uses the glass on the way. Williams has got 8 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton is screen on George. Pass to Neesmith. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Thunder leading by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here's Siakam. 13 points in the game. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam, that's good. 15 points in the game.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Outside Williams. Over Neesmith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now, here's Neesmith. Nothing on the board to the inside. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Williams. Hartenstein inside. He's against Turner. Now, Neesmith. He started by Williams. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Puts one up from 19. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your move. Show us those moves. Two left feet there.
So it's the Pacers now. 17-point game. For three, Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 18 points in the game. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Siakam against Hartenstein. Halliburton outside. Nice defense from Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Turner. He's defended by Hartenstein. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Dort misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. The Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Siakam passes to Mathurin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mathurin's got 6 points.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now here's Turner. 10 points for him. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, the Thunder. 10-point lead. Caruso against Mathurin. Clock at 4. Releases from 15. A Thunder pour it in. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. They get the rebound. Williams. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Pacers trail by 10. Now, here's Siakam. 18 points for him. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Wiggins.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. Just 2 to shoot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the lob to Dort. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Halliburton a screen on Dort. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Beautiful reverse layup. Siakam's got 20.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. The Thunder leading by 10. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Siakam kicks to Toppin. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Down by 12. Tapping a screen on Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Siakam's shot is off. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Williams against Toppin. Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Siakam inside. Defended by Caruso. Siakam misses. Caruso against Siakam. Dort to screen on Siakam. Here's Caruso. Here's Dort. Pacers with the rebound. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Gilgeous Alexander against Siakam. Right wing, 6 to shoot. McConnell bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Thunder leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And here is Dort. He's got 15 inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Nice pass by Lou Dort. You're playing pick and roll, and your teammate's open, you find him. Nicely done.
McConnell against Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 28 points for him. Bucket is good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pacers trail by 13. Siakam looking around. Goes up the baseline. And again, it's Indiana converting.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
McConnell against Gilgeous Alexander. .27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Caruso finds Gilgeous Alexander. He had a nice open look right there. Gilgeous Alexander's got 11 in the second half. Siakam against Williams. Siakam outside. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Thunder. They lead by 14. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gilgeous Alexander against McConnell. Wallace outside. Down low. Here's Caruso. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 17. Now McConnell. Halliburton on the wing. Back to McConnell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
At the line for the Pacers, TJ McConnell. Shooting 1.
That's good from McConnell. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton passes to Toppin. There's a screen by Toppin. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Wallace against Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Wallace. Halliburton for 3. Krills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Down low, here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Caruso gets to Wiggins. Now Williams. Pocket 6. Here's Caruso. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. A 12-point game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
For the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Jack. Wiggins comes in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Pacers trail by 14. Walker the pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Walker. From past the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. No dice from 9 feet out. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. And the layup is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
The Thunder lead by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a shot at the elbow. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Pacers, Obi Toppin. 2 shots.
Free throw is good by Toppin.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And both free throws good for Toppin.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin, one guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. For 3, Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Wiggins, a screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Wallace up on top. Nembhard covering. Wallace misses. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3. Oklahoma City leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Halliburton outside. A 3. Wiggins with the rebound. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. And at the top of the key, Jang. Bounce pass Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. A 3-pointer, no good.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the 3-point line. Played him perfectly.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. There's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intense. For Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Jen. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Wallace. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Siakam after Oklahoma City gets the three. Turner passes to Nembhard. Fires the three. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Dort. The Thunder leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Dort, and there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton with it. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
First one falls for him.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
No good on the second free throw. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now the Pacers with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the three. Pass to Turner, a three ball. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
Pacers trail by 15. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And that one falls for Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
All free throws good from Turner. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 13-point lead. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 13. Siakam outside. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Releases from the wing and drills it. Siakam's got 24 points.
You can't